Hey everyone, it's Mark from the Done Right Ranch. It's Friday, October 2nd, I believe it is. And I was just going over my last video and I realized that I had forgotten a whole section where I filmed some stuff out here in the shop, or not really the shop, but my bike garage up here at the house. In fact, somebody even commented on it that maybe someday they'd get a tour of the shop. So I didn't mean to omit that footage, but I'm going to reshoot it because that was a couple of days ago and some more stuff has been done. So let's get to the intro here and then I'll give you a quick tour of the garage up here. Hey, welcome back. All right, let's get to this garage here. So the first thing I did was I got these fishing pole racks. There's two of them here. I think they were like 52 bucks plus tax, pretty reasonable amount of shipping from Big Daddy, I believe it was, on the internet. And I like them a lot. They work pretty well. You can take this cup out of the bottom here, if you can see that, this cup, you can take it out and then you can run the pole right through, which I needed to on that one because it's kind of tall. So I got these, and no, I don't have any affiliation with Big Daddy. I just calling it like I see it, and they work pretty good. So I put those up, but when I did that, the front of my motorcycle hoist was pretty crowded. It used to be right about here, which it was already too close to the wall as it was. So in fact, you can see down here, the old rust stain was, that's where it was. And then last night we moved it here. We were gonna do it the night before, but we didn't get to it. So we moved it back to here, and that gives me enough room here to, you know, kind of walk around the hoist here. So I like that now. So that's one of the first changes here. And then also got this cooler from Snap-on. Holds 48 12-ounce cans. You hit this button right here and then a can pops out on the bottom. So I'm going to build a little stand that I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it in here yet. But I'm going to build a little stand and get that up a little bit higher. Of course, I showed you the toolbox. But here's one of the bigger changes here. Oh, here's my fold-up trailer for the motorcycle for hauling a single, which I think if you watch one of my Sturgis videos, you'll see I took that there to possibly go to Yellowstone, which I didn't end up doing because Sturgis, there was just a lot there. So, but anyway, one of the big changes out here is right now I just have two regular bulbs there. Of course, the little light on the garage door, and I have one plug that's just packed to the limits. So I want to start doing some videos out here, and I want to finish up my yellow bike here, the 96 electra-glide. I actually got a couple things I'd like to do here to my newer bike. So I'd like some more light out here. I'd like some more plugs out here. The blower you hear right now is I rigged a vent from my wood stove, well actually into my ductwork for my heater. Right now my wood stove is on and it blows air in here from the duct, so the garage is heated, so I can work out here in the winter. Okay, here's the panel. It's empty for right now. He's been here 2 or 3 nights, I can't remember for sure. But I've basically got conduit. Now here's the plug for the refrigerator. But this conduit goes up and, you know, covers the ceiling. come around here. Here's going to be some switches for the lights, and over here, kind of cool. Of course, not wired yet. They're coming tonight to wire it, but there's a 220 plug there, and then there's going to be a quad plug pack right there too. And then the switches there were already there. One of them is for the lights in my garage, which I also have one in the house there, and then one of them is the lights for the porch light, which also I have in the house. So 3-way switches there. So he's got the box up here on the ceiling. There's going to be 4 lights on the ceiling now, you know, basically one in each quadrant of the ceiling. These are the lights here. They're LED strips. And then under this overhang here, there's also going to be 3 with a switch right here, right at this box right here, or maybe this one, I'm not really sure, but that way I'll be able to light up. This table here will be kind of my work area, and then of course the top of the toolbox and stuff. But I'll tell you, if you're looking at motorcycle lifts, while I'm right here, you know, I've had this lift now for, wow, a long time, 15 years maybe. I've never had to work on it. It's been flawless. It's very smooth up and down, which I don't want to move it right now. There's a couple things in the way, but it's really, really smooth. I also got, this is a portable parts washer that we had when we were building the mobile service truck, and it actually never got filled up or anything, so I've got that up here for a small parts washer. So the first thing I'm going to do, once I get the electrician, he may be done tonight, but once that's all done and I get the roof guys out of here, I'm going to get the yellow bike out of the bubble and I'm going to put it on the hoist there, and I've got a few things I need to finish up. The tour pack has not been assembled, which I have a new tour pack painted in the yellow, but I still got to get the hinges and the locks and put the rack on it and that kind of thing. There's a few more pieces, like for instance right here's a couple, just the chrome caps for the axle nuts. You know, there's a few loose ends like that. The radio doesn't work, which it's just a matter, you know, I matched color to color on it. It's a Sony radio that's in it, and it didn't work. And then looking at the instructions, that's not really the way to do it. So you have to find out the different circuits, and the color coding has nothing to do with it. So I'm either going to mess with that or I'm going to get a Harley radio and put in it. I don't like the old one. It's a cassette deck and it's kind of dated. I want to have one that I can, you know, hook a Bluetooth or, you know, MP3 player or something to it. So anyway, I got an air leak on my air ride on my Heritage, my 2018. And I want to get that looked at and see why it's leaking air, which I understand it's going to leak a little bit, but it actually, in a few hours time, once you park the bike, it'll start to sag down, and by 6 or 8 hours, the bag is completely depleted. So I want to get a look at that, see where the leak is, and with it lit out here a lot, and you know, plugs, and be able to work out here, I should be able to you know, put out some videos here on working on stuff. But yeah, I want to get the yellow bike, so this coming spring I'm going to get plates on it and get it insured, and I want to start riding it again too. So especially, you know, going to the bike rallies and that, it's got the big tour pack and bigger saddlebags, you know, I can just put more stuff in it. So anyway, I apologize for missing this section of the video on the other day, and I hope you think it's pretty cool out here, because I sure do. It'll be a lot of fun once you know, I get everybody out of here and get everything moved back into place, and you know, make it not so cluttered and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to say probably this time for sure you're not going to see me again until I put out a video from Florida. I'm leaving Today is Friday, so I'm leaving in a week on Thursday. So over the weekend and the next couple days, I got to get stuff packed up and loaded up and that kind of stuff. And then, like I said, the next video I'll see you will be from Florida. Until then, have a good one.